Hi, I'm Susan Evans from susanevans.org, and today we are going to show you how to put on a 1970s party. Yes, if you are doing modern history, if you are studying modern history, or if you just want to have a good time, you can do a party with a 1970s theme. Now, we are studying modern history. We are using All American History Volume 2 by Bright Ideas Press, and we're having a great time reenacting some of the different decades of the modern history time period. Okay, so what we do first is you need to try to find some costumes that are 1970s style. You could sometimes just raid your parents' closet, for example. Bell bottoms, for example, have come into style again. And so you can find some bell bottoms kind of like this. You see how that's like bell bottomy? That's 1970s. Also, afros were from the 1970s. You can find a lot of these style clothes in Goodwill or costume shops. Straight hair for the women, just very straight, long hair. We also have sideburns on the men, and you can get that at a costume shop as well. We have some stick-on sideburns that you're going to see in just a minute. And very flashy clothes, flowers and things like that. A lot of sparkle and pointy collars, especially on the men. So take a look at some of our costumes that we had for our family that I put together from just odds and ends from Goodwill. Take a look at how funny our family looks in 1970s style. To set up for the party, we had a table in a corner and we decorated with records. Yes, if you remember those are old-fashioned records that are large and black with grooves in them. Take a look at the refreshment table at our 1970s party. So what we've done is we've set up a table and we put a sheet over it, and we have some records that are from the 70s. And also I went to Goodwill and found some of these records for 10 cents, and we put packing tape on them and stuck them up on the wall. We got this tie-dye kind of a helium balloon at the dollar store, and then we have a punch bowl and some snacks. So here is our 70s setup for the snacks area. One easy way to decorate your main table at a 1970s party is to have a lava lamp. You can buy lava lamps in Goodwill or yard sales. We bought ours at Walmart for $10 last year, and so they don't have to cost that much money. Lava lamps take about 2 or 3 hours to warm up properly, and then it kind of looks like lava. Take a look at our centerpiece for our table, which was a lava lamp. We also have a lava lamp. You can easily find lava lamps in yard sales and Goodwill. Ours we bought for $10 at Walmart, so it's not too expensive to get a lava lamp, and you can plug it in, and we are using it as the centerpiece for our table. Now the table is covered with a dark sheet, and then I have some sparkles. They happen to be stars, and just to add a little bit of blitz to it. And so that's an easy way to decorate a 1970s table. Something else you might want at your 1970s party is a disco ball. You can find a disco ball at party supply stores or even at Walmart. I think we got ours at Walmart for about 20 bucks. It's about 6 inches across, and you hook it onto your ceiling, and then you shut off the lights and it turns, and you can see all of the colors spinning around, and it just creates a fun ambiance. Take a look at our disco ball. Last but not least, you will want a cake, especially if you're celebrating someone's birthday for the 1970s. I borrowed a large cake pan from my mom because it was larger than a normal cake pan. You could just use a smaller cake pan, the normal round size, and it would be a small record. There were small records in the 1970s as well as larger records. Take a look at how we did our record cake. So here is a record cake to represent the 1970s, and what I did is I made a circle cake. You can just use a normal circle pan if you want. I used a larger pan like this. You could probably find one. I borrowed one from my mom, okay, and then I cut it into a circle. I needed 2 cake mixes in order to make this cake, and then I just threw away the rest of it or ate it, okay? Now, for the black frosting, I got professional cake icing color. This is like really, really strong. And what we started with was chocolate frosting, because white frosting will be gray for a long time as you keep adding more and more black. And I know that from other experience. And so I started with brown, which is already dark, and it didn't take too much of this to get it to this color. Okay. Next, what we did is after frosting that, I got a toothpick, and then I turned the cake. As I held the toothpick in there, I went like that and I spun it. Isn't that funny? Okay, so that's how the grooves came about. Now, the other thing is the center thing is I printed out a circle and I typed in some words into the circle, and you can do that in my computer. I could do that in GIMP. You just can write some words into a circle and then you print it out. I printed it on cardstock paper, and then the other thing you could do is just type some words and then use green cardstock paper, and then use a lid to cut a circle and then cut a circle out if you don't know how to get to write on a circle in the computer or whatever. So you can do it many ways like that. Then I put packing tape on the top and bottom to make it waterproof so it wouldn't sink through. I'm talking about the icing. It might still do that, I don't know. But isn't this an awesome record cake? I've never seen this done before. I don't know. It's possible that other people have done it, but I just came up with that, and I thought that that was really fun. I'm Susan Evans from susanevans.org. Thanks for watching what we did in our 1970s party.